You go.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear you now.
So like I said, right, everything is a bill. So
How
I
much?
okay, I was just talking about a very serious subject. I was talking about liars, right? And
Okay.
about I was talking about liars, right? And
Yeah.
how unfortunately liars have been causing problems for a lot of people for many, many years. Many years, right? And I lying in terms of dating is to date these days you have to be an investigator. Honestly,
Correct. Yes.
you have to be an investigator, right? Because there's men that are having full-blown conversations with you on the internet, living with another woman. There's women that are doing that. There's women that have OnlyFans that are telling you they're a receptionist.
Yeah.
Okay, there's people who have delusional thinking to the point where they're like, I'm not doing OnlyFans, I'm only playing with myself on the internet. And I'm going, do you know that once you put something on the internet, you will never get that back? Because me as a mother, I have one 21-year-old who's he's in psychiatry school. Like he's going to school right now. He's in college to be a psychiatrist. He's very special guy. Okay. And I just could never fathom my son coming across content of his mother on the internet, because that's how much respect I have for my child. My child has never even seen me drunk, and I'm a drinker. Okay. But I have enough respect for my child that he's never seen me high. He's never seen me drunk. He's never seen that from me because I love my kid, right?
Yeah.
So when I have these conversations with prime females
Yeah.
about what they look like, what their goals are, and they're like, I do OnlyFans. And I'm like, okay, so like, do you have any goals outside of OnlyFans that you're going to navigate as a mother, or you know what I mean? And they're complete, and because society has made pornography and nudity and sexual sales so abundant and easy, nobody sees the outcome of it. And I'm like, what do you feel like? How do you feel about your son and his friends being able to view you in a porn? Like, do people think about that? Like, I just wonder at times, as a woman, does that ever cross their mind? Like, is that
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. And I was having the same topic. They don't, because most those women,
Yeah.
right? Not you, because you're a different person, right?
Yeah.
They just think of the first stage, which is I'm gonna put it out there, I'm gonna get my money. They don't think about their son being embarrassed. They don't think about that, like you said, all that foolishness is gonna be online for the rest of their lives, right? They don't think about that because they're very selfish. They don't care. They don't care. See,
Yeah.
you're 17 years. This is what I said. You're exception to the rule, and you operate within your own realm because you're 37, but your son is 21, right, or 20, right? Okay, so that means if you was to get married right now, you don't got no baby daddy issues.
I don't have no baggage. Yeah, nothing.
Zero. Like zero, because your son is a grown man, and if his dad's still in the picture, they could do their own thing. You don't have to be the middle person, right?
I'm baggage free. Baggage free. Yeah.
Like baggage free. You see what I'm saying? So you actually have a kid, but you're baggage free. You're actually 37, but you look 27. You see what I'm saying? And on top of that, you should have no eggs left, but you drop in 2 a month, right?
Yeah.
So you are the exceptions to the rule. But the thing about it is that all these women, they think they could live your life. They think they could have 3 or 4 baby daddies, and that ain't gonna stung their growth, that ain't gonna lower their value. They think they could wait, they could play around and then start being serious at 45, and they got no more eggs left, and they're trying to hit up all these doctors in vitro and all that kind of. It's gonna take them 100 grand to try to have a baby, right? Because women lie to each other. Same thing with the OnlyFans, right? You're the first woman that I've heard on this platform that actually said, "Listen, you're a mom and you have an OnlyFans. Are you out of your mind? Do you understand what?" You feel what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying.
All these women are talking about sexual liberation. They're promoting each other. You're sexy.
I was saying it yesterday. I said, do people understand that every sexual interaction takes away from your energy and what you provide? So I tell this to women all the time. You know, they're like, oh, I can. They really promote the fact that they have rosters and that they have multiple men that are in their zone. And I'm like, Did you know that every time you let a man imprint on you, it actually takes away from your genetic makeup? It actually navigates how you think, and that's why there's a lot of women running around with their heads cut off because they've been getting imprinted on by men everywhere.
Yes. Yes.
Every time you have a sexual exchange, it's an energy development takeaway, whatever the case may be. A man might be you just to dominate you for his own ill intention, and you're there taking it like a champ, thinking it's cool. Well, meanwhile, it's actually he's removing energy from you. Unless a man is loving you and is having sex with you because he loves you, that's him putting in energy. All of the rest of the sexual interactions is removing it. So when I see women that are using sex to make money, thinking they're cool, getting BBLs, and I'm going, you got 30 grand and your first move was to get an ass and you're living in low income housing. Like, can anybody understand like what's happening out here? You are living in income housing. You've got 3 kids and you've come up across 30 grand and your first move is to buy an ass. Wow.
So what would happen if I said the exact same thing you said right now to those women? What would happen to me?
You would tell nothing. What would happen to you?
What?
Oh no, you would be, it would be a completely different,
I'll be chastised. They'll call me, you know what I mean? They're gonna say I'm like body shaming. They're gonna say I'm judgmental. They're gonna say
who cares what they say? But who cares?
I don't care. But what I'm trying to say is that I will be destroyed. And then what's gonna happen is that these women are gonna leave thinking that I was talking BS until somebody like you tells them. But how many people like you opens their mouth and talks to these girls before their life is ruined?
I do it all the time. That's why I say, like I was saying earlier, I was like, there is a big epidemic of people who don't feel consequences for what they do to others. And lying and delusional thinking amongst women is huge, because what friend do you have that would help, that would let you get a babysitter when you have 4 kids and 3 baby daddies to go into another environment to get fucked? I'm sorry, but you don't have a good friend. That's not a good friend. Bitch, sit at home. You had 3 kids already. Running around probably is a problem of yours. Okay? Sit at home and take care of your kids. You decided to have 3 of them, correct?
Yep, correct.
And how did you get those 3? How did you get those 3 from running around at the club with guys that you think good? Exactly. So your friends that are helping you get the babysitter and get cute and go on the internet, that's not your friend.
They're enablers.
There's somebody who wants to get fucked. There's somebody on the same thinking pad as you. And that's why you guys are all in the same environment, in the hood, with baby daddies everywhere, with nobody helping you with one bill. That goes to show you how little respect that man has for you. For him to put a baby in you and not give you a dime, he doesn't. He probably even told you not to have the kid and you chose to anyways, and now you're mad that you're a single mom. Right? So I tell this to women all the time, and this is probably why I have the problems I have. I'm sorry, this is realistic thinking, and that's what it is. Okay, so now you're on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Expecting respect because your sexual liberty and you're allowed to have your sexuality. Okay, fine, great, you can, but you also have to be okay with accepting a man who's going to be okay with that, because a real man is not going to be okay with sharing his household. Nope, not even close. So if you do have a man that's accepting you for that, there's a reason behind it, first off. Second off, he's gaining off of it, and he's probably got a woman that you don't know about over there, because there's no man that's going to be okay with sharing his woman if he's not sharing his dick too. Like, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work.
You're right.
No real man. Like, I've never been with a man that was okay with, like, he doesn't. That means that man doesn't value you. He probably claimed you just so that he can pee on the bone more than others. That's it. Really though.
You're right. You're right. I'm so claiming you. Saying this.
Yeah, he's not claiming you to grow with you. He's claiming you just because he doesn't want anybody else to touch you at the moment of his turn. That's it.
Exactly. But you know what? You're the only brave enough woman to say it. You are.
Really?
Do you understand that if women don't listen, that's probably why you have no friends, because women don't talk like this. Which is great.
I'm at a point though where I don't even care if I have friends anymore, because friends don't really they're only your friends until it's beneficial, until it's not. Like, I'm just a very real person and I understand human nature very well. And so to have less expectations and gain more from somebody is a blessing. Yeah. But to have expectations for somebody high and then you get disappointed, that's your own fault too, right? So it happens all the time, right? Mm-hmm. It's okay. I'm good. Are you good? Are you good? You're pissed off too, eh? It is. Like, I know. Everybody's annoying. So it's like, you know, so it's like at a certain level of adulting, like, right? I'm 37. At this point in my age, reason why I'm frustrated half the time is because I'm dealing with I'm dealing with falsicities of other adults who are not being accurate with facts, right? I'm dealing with a lot of things that aren't from my decision making, which pisses me off. And that's at my point at 37, there's nothing that I can blame anybody for. I'm an adult now, right? So any decisions, any outcomes are either because somebody lied or because I made a bad decision and I have to be accountable for it. So when I'm angry and I'm on here venting, it's because I'm dealing with a bunch of little liars, right? I'm dealing with a bunch of people who have ill intention based on the fact that I'm having these conversations that bother them, because I'm like, bitch, listen, okay? You can flaunt around and think you're pretty in front of a dude, but I don't have a dick and it doesn't work on me, okay? You're not going to manipulate, because a lot of women get away with stuff because they're cute.
Yes.
Yes, they do. Pretty privilege is real. So when I have to deal with them and I'm like, yeah, okay, you're pretty, get up, like, you know, like, okay, and then what? What if we were actually to remove your appearance? What would we really be dealing with?
A scumbag.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're gonna be doing.
It's exactly what you're doing. So I have to deal with that over and over again, because first off, I'm a woman. I do have some power in life. I did, right? Yeah. I also am someone who's really strong in self, and so I don't need a bunch of presence around me in order to navigate. I've got a level of integrity that I'm very proud of. And when I see people who act like they do, and I'm like, you're the reason why I have to double fight, because you act like you're something you're not. And just because you got lip injections and eyelashes and a cute bum, people tolerate it.
Yep.